more people and the more diverse the contact you have, the more enriching your own experience will be. And so from that point of view, living in a country today which has had huge immigration and very profound demographic change over the last 40 years, I think one does need to make something of a conscious effort to ensure that people get those opportunities. And something like the PaliaMentors scheme does exactly that. And I'm fascinated to see that some of the mentors who are now doing some mentoring are people who've been cabinet ministers in the last administration. That gives me real pleasure to see that, because it shows that they haven't just abandoned what I call grassroots politics because they've held high office. They're willing to give of their time in order to make sure that this is happening. Our ability to improve our environment, improve the future for our children and grandchildren is entirely dependent on the strengths we have in cooperating together. And therefore, facilitating that process absolutely underpins everything which our country is about. I thought it was, from my point of view, very educational to see what their thinking processes were all about. And it was also fascinating to watch the way in which they became close friends, worked together very well. My impression is that everybody has had an immensely rewarding and interesting time. Now, I don't know whether they'll go into politics, some of them won't, but I hope that they'll have an interest in public life, in the life of the nation. I think that's the important thing, because that can be practiced at a multiplicity of levels, not just here at Westminster, and it's the absolute foundation and bedrock of our national life. And as I said in my talk, I think absolutely central is that we are a participatory democracy. If people don't participate, then the democracy will wither on the vine. You have got to have that participation. And something like the ParliaMentors scheme ensures that people are exposed to the opportunities that participation gives.